So many people think that what ages them the most is this one wrinkle or this crow's feet or I don't know, your long philtrum. But no, that is not what ages us. What ages us are shapes. And so if you think about when you look at somebody's face, what you're seeing first is the shape, correct? So many people think that, oh man, it's just these age spots or whatever. No, they're not seeing that. They're seeing your face shape. So if this is inverted and you have jowls, I personally, that's what I notice first because I feel like that's what I'm always fighting. Although with the tools I have, I feel like that keeps those in check. I'm going to be 52 this year in September, and I need all the help I can get. Hi, Christine Byer here, licensed master esthetician for 20 years, if you can imagine. So what I tell my clients and what I do on my clients when I'm working on that face shape, the first thing I do is remove lymph. Because anytime anybody has that inverted face shape where they're sagging down here, I know there is a ton of lymph stuck in there. I just know. So what I'll start to do, the first thing I'll do, even while I'm cleansing them, I will start walking up this sternocleidomastoid, this ropey muscle, SCM, sternocleidomastoid, one of the muscles that helps hold up your noggin, hold up your head, and it gets very tight because it's always flexed, it's always contracted. So what I need to do, and if I'm feeling very lymphy myself, I will do this at the stoplight, and I'm basically just sort of pinching that big ropey thing and giving the lymph some room to move and flushing it out. And also, if this is tight, which on so many people it is because of looking down at our phones, what happens is it will cause a lymph traffic jam. It just locks up the face to drain properly. And so this is the first thing I do. It's just the first thing I do on clients. It's the first thing I do. And I'll be watching YouTube videos and I'm like, ooh, I just want to do this. And I want to get the lymph out from behind her eyes. And I want to work on her neck. And I just do that. I'm walking down the street. I'm watching a video. And I'll see really good looking skin, but I'll see the lymph that's stuck. And I'm like, if people knew how easy it was to get that stuff moving and to train it, to retrain it to move like it did when we were youthful and before we were all stuck on our phones, they would be surprised at how easy it is. So yeah. And then a lot of even the massage videos that I see on YouTube, they're kind of like really sort of, and like they're not going to move this deep stuck lymph in a lot of my clients. I got clients in their 50s up and they've got some ingrained patterns that we got to work on. So I find that this move I got from a colleague. Her name is Jane Mann. She's known as the best kept secret of Las Vegas. And she's just a dynamo at helping people figure out their stuck patterns, and she's all about how your bite affects everything. But anyway, she teaches facial contouring massage, and this is where I learned the bulk of my knowledge about this. And then you start working on different clients, and you just know. I just look at people's faces, and I'm seeing, I see all their patterns of where they hold lymph, and people look like they've lost weight when you flush all this out. And it's quite interesting to see. I do online consultations. At least I do right now. I'm going back to work next week. So I don't know how many online consultations I'll be doing, although I really enjoy those because it's so much fun to learn just what's going on with people and figure out how to tweak their routines and make them better. And I would say there's not been one person I have said, okay, you're perfect, I can't figure out something that will help the way your face looks, which is interesting because I have so many people that find me who've been working on their faces forever and they look really good, but then we'll remove some lymph around the bottom of the eye or something. They're like, whoa. So it's just a lot of fun. Yeah, so once we release this, then you would want to release the jaw. And so I start from the bottom and work my way up. If you're an esthetician, I highly suggest taking Jane Mann's class, Facial Contouring Massage, because you will learn to look at the face in a completely different way. And your clients will be so happy. Although take care of your body while you're doing this, because it's a lot of intense work. And it also can wreak havoc on your body if you don't take care of it. So just doing that, and if you like turn your head, do you notice that a lot of times you'll get up and walk around and that helps the lymph drain a little bit, but you'll notice that this will start to drain. And when we have this little roll that starts here, because as we age, the face sort of deflates and falls forward, but a lot of lymph collects in these little rolls that we get. And so what we need to do, I love the Anma, but you can use a jade roller. There's so many things. Just work towards the lymph nodes in your face. Let me show you the Anma. This is my all-time fave. So yeah, the Anma, it gets up underneath here. It's a gua sha tool that Jane Mann made very ergonomic and a lot easier to use. And this has saved my fingers. I use it on so many clients. It's this is me releasing the jaw. So I'll straddle the ear, and then you go up into the hair, and you do like a big swath behind. It's like a C behind the ear, because the jaw muscles go up even into your scalp, almost like a fan right here. So you want to make sure you're moving across that. So yeah, and we hold so much tension in our scalps. So the work I do makes everybody look better. It doesn't matter how young or old they are. I mean, I even made my 10-year-old's little eyes, I feel like I made them look better because she uses them so much when she's on her screens. The never-ending battle of the screen. But any area that's overused is going to collect lymph around it. And as we get older, the way our body gets rid of lymph gets more inefficient. So learning ways to move that lymph on a daily basis is really important. So don't worry about that one wrinkle, and don't worry about that one spot, because what people are really seeing is your shape, and they're seeing lymph that collects around that shape. So remove the lymph, improve the shape, and you will just naturally look younger. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.